Hello viewers, welcome back to Annie's Cooking Diary. So today let's learn how to make something special out of soya chunks. Let's make Manchuria and two styles of Manchuria. And this soya chunk is rich in protein compared to meat, egg or anything. And the two types of Manchuria is one is the dry Manchuria and one more is the saucy Manchuria. And so let's take some soya chunks and soak it in water and let's soak it for 30 minutes. And if you are adding the soya chunks in hot water, you can soak it for just 10 to 15 minutes. That's more than enough. And once we have done soaking, let's strain out all the excess water from the soya chunks and do it as I'm doing so that you can strain out all the excess water. And let's take it out into a bowl. And you can use this soya chunks for your regular diet. They help in weight loss, and this is a very healthy ingredient, and they are rich in vitamins, minerals, etc., and many more. And into this, let's add 5 tablespoons of corn flour. And if you have a regular intake of the soya chunks, you can reduce. There are a lot more chances to reduce your breast cancer and some types of diseases. And after adding corn flour, let's add 1 tablespoon of pepper powder. And let's give it a nice mix so that all the corn flour gets to the soya chunks. And once it's done, into a pan, let's add some oil and heat the oil. And once the oil gets heated, let's drop the um, soya chunks which we have coated with the corn flour and pepper powder, and let's fry them till they turn golden brown. And once you fry them, they become crispy. And once they have turned a little bit of golden brown and they seem to be crispy, so let's take out and serve it out into a tissue towel. And now into a pan, let's add some oil. 3 tablespoons of oil. And once the oil gets heated, let's add 3 chilies. And let's give it a nice mix. And chilies are based on your spice. If they're low spice, you can add more. And a few finely chopped ginger and finely chopped garlic, flaky type. And let's give it a nice mix. And let's wait till the ginger, garlic, everything gets cooked well. And even this ginger and garlic are a very good ingredients, and they are even the key point for your weight loss. You can make a ginger garlic tea, so that would help you reduce your weight loss. And now let's add onions, and they should be roughly chopped. And I think you can see how I have chopped them roughly. And let them turn a little bit of transparent. And once it's done, into this let's add capsicum, and let's give it a nice mix. And let's wait till the capsicum gets cooked well. And this capsicum is good at intake of vitamin A and E. And now into this let's add some dark soya sauce, some tomato ketchup, some green chili paste, green chili sauce, and let's give it a nice mix. And this soya sauce is very good to regulate the fat from your body. And let's add the fried soya chunks and give it a mix. And let's serve it out. I'll show it later. And into the pan, same, let's add the chilies, same as we have done before. The same thing repeats now. Let's add the garlic, ginger, and all the same procedure repeats again as we have done for the dry one. And as I was telling you about the soya sauce, It is it when you intake it, it releases the fat cholesterol and gives you a good cholesterol into your body. And the intake of soya sauce should not be more, it should be in a limit. And see the onions, roughly chopped onions I'm adding. And I'm showing you again just for the sake of detailed video, because I've said you two types of Manchuria, so I'm showing you in a two different way, but the ingredients would almost be the same for the starting dry one and this one. I mean the onion, capsicum, chilies, garlic, everything. And I have dropped out the capsicum, and let's give it a nice mix. So within the capsicum gets cooked, so let's prepare the sauce. So what we'll do is, into a bowl let's add 1 tablespoon of corn flour and half a cup of water. And let's give it a nice mix. And into this let's add tomato ketchup and chili paste, red chili paste, and that is homemade paste. So I have made boiling these chilies, adding vinegar and all, and that and soya sauce, dark soya sauce 1 tablespoon. And let's give it a nice mix. And once our capsicum everything gets cooked well, so let's drop out the sauce into it and let it boil for 3 to 4 minutes. And so that our sauce will get thicker, and this would be a one more tasty recipe you would really try out. And it will be a very tasty evening snack. And I have added a pinch of salt too, and I think you can see it's getting thicker, right? So once it's getting thicker, let's add the fried soya chunks and let's give it a nice mix and see how saucy it looks and very tasty, right? And once it's done, serve it into a plate, and on the top let's add the sesame seeds. And this sesame seeds helps in our hair growth and good digestion too. And that's it, and this is our dry manchuria and our saucy manchuria. Thanks for watching. So do like, share and subscribe to my channel.